Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? 1,000 subscribers? Wow. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. There's going to be a giveaway. You're going to get the deets at the end of this video. No buffering. But the real reason you guys are here is to learn more about the Rossmont waver and mover pumps and how awesome they are, my experiences that I've had with them so far. Check it out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Real Reefing TV, where I help you save time, money, and frustration in the reefing hobby through my experiences and knowledge. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. There's new videos coming out each and every week. So Rossmont is an Italian company that makes power heads that are controllable, but they're AC power heads, which means that they're kind of modular. You get to start with just a power head you just plug into the wall, easy peasy, and then you can upgrade, get a controller for it, that's the waver, and start controlling that wave maker just all throughout the day wirelessly from wherever you're at in the world. They are also rolling out a line of skimmers, and they have a small return pump. They're working on larger ones as well. But what's really unique about their setup is that they are running AC pumps. So this right here is the Rossmont mover. This is the MX3500, and so it moves 3,500 gallons an hour per each unit. And what's really cool, like I said, you just plug it right into the wall and it will start moving 3,500 gallons an hour. You can use the little ring that will size it down to a 60-degree range of flow, which is more of a pointed flow. You're trying to get nice range on it, that'll be the way to go. Otherwise, right out of the box, it's gonna have a 120-degree spread. So really, really wide flow, gentle flow, and so it won't rip the flesh right off of any of your corals. Now, if you're looking to upgrade that 1 or 2 mover pumps that you have to controllable, well, then you can pick up the waver. The waver allows you to, like I said, program it in a number of different fashions, whether it's a random flow, a wave, or just different speeds and intensities throughout the day. You can do all of that through the programming software that's included with the waver. There's an app that goes right on your phone, and you can connect directly via the Wi-Fi to your waver, or you can connect to your waver to the internet in your home Wi-Fi and access it from anywhere in the world. So when I got these things in the mail, I picked it up and I was like, whew, they are heavy. This is some serious build quality from these folks over in Italy. And it really, really shows in the product when you have it in your hand. So I've had these things on the tank for about a few weeks now, because I wanted to see how they reacted, how they do moving water, how the sound is off the bat, and then a few weeks down the road before I really started to share my experiences with you guys, because I want you to have the best info to go off of if you're looking to add something to your tank. Now, what I have over here, this pump right here is actually a Ecotech MP40. And as you can tell, if you can hear it right now, I'll listen. It's loud. It's ridiculous. And that's not even full blast. It's one of the problems I have with this tank is that I can't really get enough flow because I crank this thing up and you can't even hear the TV when you're watching TV at night because the pumps can be so loud. And so I wanted something that was going to be quiet. I wanted something that was going to have a lot of flow, that's going to be able to really direct the flow and where I want it to go. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, but nailed it. And I wanted something that was also controllable. If you guys know me, I like controllers and I like the tech that goes on the tank. So controllability was a big aspect for anything that I wanted to add to this tank. It needed to be controllable. And these Rossmont movers and wavers really fit that bill. And so I reached out to the company and they sent me these pumps and these wavers to be able to show you guys what it's like. And so I'm really happy to say these things are awesome. I mean, they move a ton of flow, even so much on the other side. I had to turn it down. I've got to find new places for it because, I mean, it rips and it'll move the water right out of the tank. Let's show you what I mean. All right, so if you guys can see right here, and it's actually great because they're kind of hard to see actually, but right here is the Waver MX35. I also have another one on the other side. It's right there. You can't see it either. But these things move a ton of water, and I've got a nice little, there's a nice millie right underneath. I'll get you a close-in shot of it. And it's not being absolutely plastered with water, but believe me, this thing's moving a ton. And the reason why it's able to be like that is because that water, that flow is so wide. It's moving so much water, but it's moving it in a dispersed pattern that it's not blowing the flesh right off of that millie. So this is perfect for bringing all those nutrients, removing the waste from the corals, and really getting that water nice and oxygenated and just a nice place to live, you know? So the other thing I wanted to mention to you was these things are quiet. They're silent. I mean, they have a little bit of a hum, right? I mean, they're moving a ton of water, so they're gonna have a tiny bit of just a little bit of hum to them. But I mean, ultimately, they're really quiet, and so I'm really happy with, even at full blast. You know, the most of what you hear is the impeller moving the water. You're not hearing the bearings and just the pump moving around and stuff like that. So I'd give it a 9.5 on sound for sure. Moving water, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. This thing moves a ton of water. And for controllability and ease of the programming, I'm gonna give it a 7. A 7, I think it's a solid 7. It could be anywhere from a 7 to an 8. Once you've got it dialed in, it's great. It's a 10. It's just getting it that first, you know, getting it set up and getting it connected to your internet at home. But once you get that set up, it's a 10. It brings it down a couple of points because it does get kind of, you know, funky when you're getting it set up. Just that initial time. But it's definitely worth the pros because when it comes to price, this thing's a 10. 10 like in a good way though. You know, I mean, normally the pumps that are controllable that move this kind of water, you're talking $600, you know, each of them. And for these things, you know, one of these pumps is about $100 for each one of them. And then for the Waver, you're talking a couple $100. So for $400, you're getting $1,200 worth of water moving. So it's a third of the cost. So it is definitely a step above, and it gives you the ability to build upon it, right? So if you only wanted to buy the pumps right now, you only had a set amount of money, you only wanted to buy the pumps right now, you can do that, plug them in, they're good to go. Then you want to control them later on. Next time you get a little bit of money, Christmas money or birthday money, go pick up the Waver, and that way now you can control it. So it gives you a lot of flexibility, and that's the one thing that I really love about it is it's budget minded, it's really high quality, and it's controllable. I mean, it just ticks all the boxes. So I would highly recommend these pumps to anybody, and yeah, go down in the links below. Go check them out for real. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girlfriend with a number I would call her. I wish I had I don't know the rest of the words. Always keep a towel around when you're doing fish stuff. You never know when stuff's gonna get wild and crazy. Anyways, I know you guys have been sticking around. You've been wondering, what is this giveaway you speak of? Well, I'm telling you, it's a $50 gift card to Marine Depot, and all you have to do is go down in the description below, click on the link next to where it says competition, and it'll take you where you get all the info on how to get entered in. You're gonna have to enter in your name, your email, and your date of birth, and then it'll give you one automatic entry. You can get another entry into the competition or into the drawing for tell me what you're going to do with that $50 to Marine Depot. And then there's a few other actions you can take, like subscribing to my channel, going and checking out my Instagram page and giving that a little follow, see, and then go give me a little like, see on Facebook. But that's it. That's all you got to do, and be entered in to win the $50 gift certificate. It's my appreciation to you for being followers, for being a part of the Real Reefing fam. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all of your support, for all of your engagement down in the comments section below. And if you could, just go ahead and down there and tell me what you're going to do with that 50 bucks. I'd love to know. And maybe some other people would love to know too. All right, y'all know what it is. It's time to peace out, y'all. Later.